I think we're not talking about the old world, we're talking about an emerging world. Canada is not now an energy superpower. It might well be, depending on one's definition of it. I think there is this temptation to think of energy as an instrument of foreign policy, which is certainly what OPEC is all about, turning the regular rules of the market upside down, allowing those who are the lowest cost producers in the world to shut in production and not have a market operate with the higher cost producers shutting in when prices go down. We think about what the emerging world is like, and it should be a world of market rules rather than a world in which governments use instruments of policy for leverage purposes. It happens to be the case that the energy market is the largest market in the world, both by volume and value of international trade, and by value of international investments. It is singular in its size. It's also singular to the degree to which governments intervene in the marketplace. It violates all the rules of free market behavior. Where Canada stands is not in terms, other than in the oil sands, of reserve base, but rather it's in terms of role in an emerging market. Being a 3 or 4 million barrel a day producer in oil and exporting the lion's share of that is very large in the global oil market. Being a potential producer of natural gas, putting LNG into the world markets on a scale that could eclipse Qatar's scale is really significant. If, as an energy country, Canada has no national oil company, that's a good thing. It means that it will not be using a lever of policy to turn the world upside down. But pushing and having a major role, particularly in the LNG market, of making sure that market rules are being obeyed, really puts an alternative in the marketplace that prevents those who want to use energy as an instrument of foreign policy from doing so. That is really a significant general lever for the global community. Having a country which potentially should be serving the Pacific Basin market with oil that should be going to tidewater or waterborne markets would mean almost certainly that Canadian crude would become a marker, a benchmark like Dubai Oman is for the Pacific. It would probably replace it pretty quickly. It could lead to results if a financial exchange in Canada was created to trade that benchmark crude. So I think we ought not to walk so quickly away from the superpower issue, noting, as Bob has, all of the minefields that are involved in using the term. But I think and I say this not just because I'm a guest of PwC, but I think that this is a debate worth having, and I think it's quite meaningful.